Hello, my wonderful people. Welcome back to the news. Guys, tension dey o. There is serious tension, especially in Lagos State, as the governorship election tribunal set to deliver judgment today. Yes, there is tension among the political gladiators, as the Lagos State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal will deliver judgment in the suit challenging the election of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The Justice Arum Ashum-led panel communicated this message to all parties on Saturday. Reports that the Labour Party's governorship candidate, Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour, and the People's Democratic Party's governorship candidate, Olajide Aderiyan, popularly known as Jado, and are challenging the victory of Sanwo-Olu at the March 18th governorship election. On August 12th, lawyers in the petitions adopted their final written address before the tribunal, where the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) had declared Sanwo-Olu of the ruling All Progressive Congress the winner of the March 18th governorship election. The incumbent Lagos State governor had won the election by a landslide, defeating Rhodes-Vivour of the Labour Party, who came second, and the governor, Sanwo-Olu, pulled about 762,134 votes to beat Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour, who scored 312,329 votes, and also Jado of the PDP came a distant third, pulling about 62,444 votes in Lagos State. And yes, during the elections, a lot of people felt, since, the Labour Party won major parts in Lagos State, that's during the presidential election, some felt, okay, on March 18th, the Labour Party would have the upper hand in Lagos State. But then at the governorship elections, Sanwo-Olu, the incumbent governor who then was running for his second term in office, became the governor-elect of the state. He won the elections. But when the INEC declared him the winner, the Labour Party governorship candidate in the state said no, that he is not going to accept the judgment. He would head to court to seek redress because he felt that, there were a lot of irregularities, there were a lot of malpractice, electoral fraud here and there, harassment, voter suppression. I think those activities really prompted Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour's move to challenge Sanwo-Olu's victory at the Election Petition Tribunal. And then when he approached the court, he filed his petitions, But then a lot of people were like, this Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour of the Labour Party should just rest his case. He should just die this case, because at the end, the APC would still be the victor at the tribunal, even as it was so clear they won the election in Lagos State. But a lot of people were insisting on Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour pursuing this case, to the at the Election Petition Tribunal. So guys, the Lagos State governorship election has fixed today as the judgment day in the petitions filed by the governorship candidate of the Labour Party in the March 18 election, Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour, and the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Jado, against the election of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. Gbadebo Rhodes-Vivour, in his petition, had urged the tribunal to nullify Sanwo-Olu's election on the grounds that he was allegedly not qualified to run for the election. The Labour Party candidate in his petition also contended that Sanwo-Olu's emergence as winner was invalid by the reasons of corrupt practice or non-compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act 2022 and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the 1999. He argued that the second respondent was not duly elected by the majority of lawful votes cast in the election. Meanwhile, the PDP candidate in his petition had contended that Sanwo-Olu and his deputy were at the time of the election not qualified to run the election. They also said the Labour Party, Roadvival, who was declared the first runner-up, was equally not qualified to even participate in the election. And Jado, is urging the tribunal to declare all votes cast for the APC and the PDP candidate as wasted votes. So, my country people, we are yet to receive the final judgments from the Lagos State Election Petition Tribunal regarding the election, the March 18th election in Lagos State, as the tribunal is set to deliver judgment on this case. Yes, they had fixed on Monday, for 26th of September 2023 to give the final judgment on the petitions brought before it. That's after the presidential election, and the judgment would be delivered on Monday, today being September 25th, I beg your pardon. And now we have the governorship candidate of the Labour Party, Gbadebo Roadvival. We have that of the People's Democratic Party, Jado. So, my country people, what are your thoughts on this judgment? Yes, a lot of people are giving their own options that we know how it would end up. The tribunal would end up, delivering judgment for the APC, upholding their victory. I think that's how it would go. Okay, these are some reactions from Nigerians. Well, the both parties already know that there will be no justice in an unjust society. Tension in which Lagos? Please, Sanwo-Olu has won already. Well, I doubt there is much to expect. We know that it is Sanwo-Olu, the same old game. There is no difference in this. And it has been sorted out. The APC will win. Now them dey power now. Una no know all these things. It is the same judgment of cash. We know. Okay? These courts will decide with Sanwo-Olu. Well, okay, guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. So, my country people, a lot of people have really expressed confidence that yes, Babajide Sanwo-Olu would walk out of the court victorious, because the court certainly would deliver, in the favor of the ruling All Progressive Congress. So, guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.